Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Road Builder YouTube channel. Today we have to make some more pets. I have no clue how many we're gonna get done, but the winter zone is done. Up next we have a swamp zone, and yeah, we're gonna need 3 eggs as well. Now, how I do the eggs, guys, they're 2 of like the same eggs basically, just very basic. So let me grab this, and we're gonna grab the UV over here, whatever it's called, move it over to like a dark green, okay, maybe even a little bit darker than that. And then we're gonna duplicate this egg, Shift D, boom, tab, and then Alt N, flip. Now this will be an inverted egg, so we'll be able to put the pet inside it, and we'll do that in Studio. And then we're gonna need 1 more egg to sum up a swamp zone. And to do that, I think I want to try to like wrap a vine around it or something. So let's go ahead and drop in a cube, go into edit mode, vertice select, Alt M. Oh, whoa, no, just M at center. There we go. And with this vertice, we're going to kind of place it around the egg, which is going to be actually probably pretty challenging to say the least. But we could start right here. And I think I'm just going to kind of try to go around this egg. I don't know if this is actually gonna work or not, but if it does, it'll be awesome. And then we're gonna want each point sort of at the ends here, or on the outside of the egg, you know, like so. All right, and now we're gonna have to add some loop cuts in the middle to get those on the outside as well. We'll try something like that. That's a little too far. All right, and then we can add probably 2 cuts here and get those to the outside. Right there, and wow, that one's really far. There we go. Now let's try to add a skin modifier to these. I did not mean to add a material. Modifiers and skin. There we go. Alt A, or Control A, my bad. We'll start like thick towards the bottom, and then we'll kind of scale it down towards the top. So I'm just going around clicking where I know there's some vertices and kind of scaling them pretty unevenly, to be fair, because we wanted to have a cool effect on here. I think something like that looks good. And if we wanted to make this a little bit smoother, we can add another modifier, subdivision surface, and that's gonna kind of clean that up quite a bit actually. We'll apply both of these. There we go. And now we have the next egg. Let's go into our material preview. Control J to join these together. Perfect. And now we'll press L on this to select link. U, project from view, AS0, and we'll put this on a brown. There we go. We had to delete this material here. All right, so our 3 eggs are done. The bear's tail needs to, you know, be a shade of brown. So let's do Control plus on that to grab everything like so. A right here. G, we're going to move this over to like a light brown. Nice little playful bear. And up next, we need to actually check out our list and see what animals we want to start with doing. Right now, we have a slime cube and a normal bear. And right here is our basic pet base. So let's kind of move everything we have over here. This egg is going to need to be flipped around. There we go. So we can actually see some little detail on it. And we can put our pet base here in the middle. And let's get to work. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, I paused the video because I'm not looking forward to what we have to make right now. It's gonna be an alligator pet, okay? And they seem not too hard, but I'm just worried it's gonna look real messed up, okay? So let me do Shift D, make sure we always have a base. And, yikes, man. I'm gonna press A here. G, we're gonna go over to the green side kind of thing over here. And then this, what are these, the feet? Yeah, the feet will make just a real dark green. Something like that, guys. And to make an alligator, we're gonna need the front. Let me try Shift D, scale this down. Maybe something like this. And then S, Z, I have no idea how exactly I'm about to do this, guys. I'm gonna extrude this, all right? We're gonna add a bevel on the top, a pretty hard one, like so. Maybe like this, and then a light bevel on the bottom. I don't really know what I'm doing, but simulator pets don't really have to be perfect by any means. We're gonna grab this front because this is definitely a little too long. It just needs to be a little exaggerated. We'll scale this down. This looks more like a tail, to be fair. Control plus, this part here, we will, let me see. We'll make this part like a real dark green, like that. Oh, that looks more black. Something. This does not look like an alligator, dude. But it is what it is. I feel like I could do better. I just don't know how. I'm gonna grab this, turn on proportional, kind of move it down some, and then I'm gonna move the bottom up a little bit, just to give a little kind of a shape. It doesn't look perfect, but it definitely doesn't look too bad, I don't think. And I am going to probably, we're gonna go ahead and grab these bottom faces here. Shift D, extrude those, and we can scale them down on the bottom. So it's something kind of like this. It looks a little strange, guys, but to be fair, I'm not too mad at it. I'm gonna put a couple little teeth and then try to make a tail, and then we'll call it for the alligator. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. He looks a little silly, but also kind of cute in a weird way. So here is our crocodile kind of guy, and or alligator. I don't know, probably an alligator because he's green. But yeah, there's another pet done. So we have 3 of them. I can mark him off the list. Up next, I want to do some sort of a mud monster, guys. And wait, don't crocodiles and alligators? No, they have 4 legs. I'm stupid. I was about to say, do they have 2 legs? Like, bro, what would that be? I want to do some sort of a swamp monster. So I'm thinking kind of like that Pokemon. I don't know his name, the muck one. Something like that, but green. So let me try to get some ideas and see what I can come up with. The mud monster did not turn out as cool as I thought it would in my head, but it's okay enough, I suppose. I think there's one more thing I could try. Now, I did subdivide this and then decimate it, so the geometry is a mess, actually a mess. I am going to turn on proportional editing, and I'm going to see if I could raise, like the bottom. Yeah, like kind of bring the bottom out, something like this. So it's just a little more oddly shaped. I'm gonna do the same up here with a bit smaller, like this, and then maybe on this corner here, just so it's a real weird shape. Now, bad news about this is when I go to put the face on, it's probably gonna look a little weird. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyways, there's the mud monster. Up next, I want to make some sort of, I guess we're gonna have to just say Shrek. I was doing a live stream making the winter pets, and a lot of people told me to make some sort of a Shrek. So here's where we are, okay? We're making the dang Shrek. We gotta do it. And to do that, it's really just gonna be a green pet with like those sort of alien antler type things. Let's turn proportional editing off, grab these guys, and set them back on the grid here. We should probably go brown, something like this, and then we'll add like alien antennas up on the top. To do that, we're gonna go ahead, let me be in edit mode. We're gonna go ahead and add a cylinder, switch this down to probably like 12 sides, should be fine. Scale those down, maybe a little more. There we go. Move them to the front, put it over here, nice. And we'll kind of make the shape before we actually bend them and everything like that. So S or ES, extrude, scale, and then extrude. We're gonna scale up, extrude, down, inset, and extrude. So something sort of like this. All right, guys. Now he may look kind of like an alien, but hey, it's a Shrek. All right, sort of, a sort of Shrek-looking guy. These could probably be a bit stumpier. Let me go ahead and we're gonna go back to when we had 1. We're gonna do S and Z to kind of stump them, and then something like that, more ogreish, and then back a little bit, just about there. Shift D, R 180 to get them, you know, flipped on over, and then we'll put this one about right here. And I think that looks a lot better Shrek-wise, boys. So we have a Shrek now. That's fun. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pets for this zone. Can we fit one more in? I know the video is already getting a little up there. Someone said a snake. How would you make a snake out of cubes? Like, I guess you could, like, kind of duplicate it and make them smaller and smaller as you go back. Of course, snakes don't have legs, so we'll delete those faces. And I'm guessing we should grab everything, Shift D, scale it down a little bit, move it back. Something like this, maybe? For a snake? And then one more, like so. A snake would have to be something like this. Like, just a weird... This is more of a caterpillar. You know what? We could come up with the name for it later. But, yeah. This was a very easy pet. So, let's make all of those into the green. Something like that. And we might want to change the bottoms here. I have a decent idea. Let's grab just these. Alright. Not grab that face. So now we have all the bottom. And we're actually going to move those to a lighter or like a brown or something. just to simplify that there's some sort of a difference going on, because, yeah, we're keeping these very under-detailed in a way. So let's put that guy over here. It doesn't look good unless you put him on the side. And once the face is on it, it'll look a lot better as well. And just because that one's pretty simple, I want to do one more. We're going to do a monkey. For this, we just have to have this. I believe a curly tail would be awesome. And, of course, this needs to be brown, like so. And the feet, probably just a bit darker of a brown. And monkeys have 2 feet because they actually have arms. Not that this one is going to have arms by any means, because arms on pets just look, honestly, pretty weird, in my opinion. So there will be that, and then we need a curly tail. Alright, guys, so for the actual face, of course, it'll be like a drawn, so it'll give it a lot more detail, and that'll be for a lot of these pets as well. Most of the details will come from the drawn faces. We do need a curvy tail, though, so let's kind of do that. Don't overly think it's a good idea to start with the square, but what are we going to do about it? Nothing. Kind of put it like that, rotate it a little bit, scale it down, extrude, bring it up, scale it down, bring it back, rotate it, scale it down, extrude, scale it down, bring it back, rotate it, and we could probably kind of move some of these over to the side a bit as well. So let's grab this guy, move it to the side, and this one, move it to the side. And that's going to give us a little bit of a tail. We definitely, I'm so bad at these, because we definitely need to make that a lot, like, maybe not scale it down as far. Because monkey tails, bro, they're pretty long. All right, and for this one, we're going to bring it back this way, over this way, and kind of rotate it, scale it down. All right, so that'll work. I do think it'd be kind of cute if we do the last bit of the tail right here as a bit lighter. So we'll just kind of go over here for the last bit, just so it's a little bit lighter, kind of cute. And then we should probably do the feet like that as well. Well, I don't care if it's too accurate, to be honest. I just want it to look cute. So something like that, guys. Pretty awesome. There we go. Another pet done for this zone. We only have a few left, but I don't want this video to be super long. So if you guys did enjoy and you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.